Good morning, guys. Welcome to Weird and Woo Woo. I know that it's been a hot minute. I have had a lot going on. Aside from freaking being sick for almost 4 weeks, I am better. I do cough a couple times with random stuff. Nothing terrible. It's not like I'm gonna hack up a lung at all. That's the way it was for quite some time. So we're doing a week ahead. We're focusing on this week. Now, it's a week ahead whenever you find this reading. It is timeless. I know that the other videos still are not up. I was trying to find a way to make all the videos public all at once so I don't have to go. I have like over 1,000 videos, guys. Between the lives and all the pre-recorded videos. And I do not want to have to go through every single one of those. Oh, so yeah. I will figure it out. I am trying. Goodness sucks. Anyways, so you are a sovereign being. You can determine if, how, when, where, why any of these messages might apply, which means you don't Cinderella shit to make it fit, okay? Fantastic. Let's go ahead and dive in and see if there's a message for you for the week ahead. I did try to start this before and it was like discombobulated, okay, is the best word. I was like, what is going on? And it did seem like the energies I was picking up on were good. And they keep they brought back a song that when I tell you it was like 4 minutes and I was like, what is going on? I couldn't talk. Like I had just learned today. Like I went through some kind of reboot. And I promise you it's not Mercury retrograde, even though it is Mercury retrograde. Like this feels like something else. Anywho, so I scrapped it and I kind of took some time to really clear things out and whatever that energy was. But they're bringing back the Lizzo song, which is It's About Damn Time. There was like Triumph Over Adversity and Hands of Fate and things like those kind of cards from Madame Endor's fortune telling deck, right? I'm not feeling pulled to do that, but if they're bringing back in her song, there might still be something about that. So there might be something where you're like, phew, it's about time. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you are going from, okay, so let me put this to you the way it's coming through, okay? I feel like you're going from what the fuck to yes. Knight of Wands is zero hesitation. It is kind of like getting a jump on things and rapid forward movement, acting on something very quickly, or just really fast energy that involves you, right? Okay, so they're bringing you to the Eight of Wands, which usually I think is more spirit-led, where the speed at which things happen, or it's kind of like being picked up and dropped down. Like spirit gets you there very quickly. Everything falls in alignment. Everything runs smoothly, kind of thing. He has a lack of inhibition. He has a lot of energy. He takes a lot of action, and things get done. I'm curious as to what you're taking action towards, because here is more of a stagnant energy when you're unsure of something. When there's a lot to be, you may be looking down the barrel of a lot of shit that needs to get done. Something happens where you start boom, 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 executing things and getting it done. Like if you got a checklist of shit that I'm sorry, I banged the table and it shakes. You're gonna be like that. There's a lack of hesitation. You're on top of it. You're getting it done. You're making moves. There's a lot of fast-paced completion is what I want to say. So you may have been like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. That changes this week. You're checking things off your list. Three of Swords. Okay, between the fact that I told you, I learned to talk today. So you need to have patience with me. Knight of Wands. Again. But you might be just sick and tired. But Three of Swords is giving me the energy of a purge. We have the confusion down here that we've referenced back at the Seven of Cups. Some kind of uncertainty. We have some kind of like new start over here with the baby fetus. I don't know. Three of Swords giving a sense of separation to me. Like getting rid of things. This sense of eagle-eye view, like knowing exactly what needs to be done. There may be a distancing of yourself or a purging in your life that's happening. Okay, so I know there's still an energy. I have yet to. You're making a lot of progress forward. You're getting a lot of work done. There's more energy. We'll pull it on that. Five of Wands. Yeah, a lot going on at once. A lot of things pulling at your attention or your energy, but it's something about whatever you do this week. Again, it's preparation of some sort. Five of Wands being that training energy, it's giving me like you move. I just want to say that you move through the tasks, the to-dos, the gotta get dones really quickly. You are not in a stagnant energy. You are in almost like a very energetic, you have a lot of energy this week is what I want to say. A lot of energy to get certain things done. Something about that though, like either giving me like this is training for what's to come. Meaning that I feel as if your life in and of itself is going to pick up with more energy or more to do. And much like I said it's funny because I was like, I just learned to talk today. It's the idea of I haven't been on here for a while. So sometimes when you first get back on, when you've been gone for a little bit, it's like a bike. You know, there's a slight minimal adjustment period. This week, you haven't been here. You haven't been like this for a long time. This feels really good. Like the Knight of Wands, he gets excitement about stuff. He gets motivated. Like he's motivated. Sometimes so much so that he might move like in his pursuit of whatever, he might misstep a little bit or might fumble a little bit, which is the idea of the Five of Wands. It's like you're getting your groove back. You're getting some kind of like drive, momentum, energy. And so there's something about this week that in getting the things that you've got to get done, it's like you're getting used to it again. You're getting used to having motivation and taking action, and you know, you might not have for quite some time. You may have felt bleh. And we are like in the US coming up on spring, and winter just feels like, winter always feels bleh. You know what I mean? And like, you can't get a lot done. I don't know. There's something about like the pep in your step and the movement and no procrastination. Like, there's no hesitancy. There's no resistance to getting certain things done. So you may have been experiencing a lot of it. Like, where do I start? I don't know. Da, da, da. And it feels as if it's like, this is your preparation for forward movement. And you're managing it really well. Even if there might be a couple of bumps or bruises or missteps, it's not like there's absolutely nothing detrimental. It's just like, shit, you know, kind of thing. Like, okay, I got this. And you take care of it. Nothing negative is going to happen as a result of any of these missteps. It's just you getting your footing again. Thank you. Why did it take 10 minutes? That's getting your footing again. That's why I was like, it's training. It's this. I'm trying, people. I'm trying. Okay? Good Lord. I want to know about... blah, 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 blah. I want to know more about the Three of Swords. There's distancing yourself from something. They're highlighting the separation. And maybe you didn't know how to initiate this distance, maybe, because this is we got the beginning card. But you're starting. Okay, bring it about. What is it? Yeah. This is massive forward movement. Things are falling in alignment. You're moving forward. There's victory here. And that might be where the sadness part of the Three of Swords comes in, is that this idea of trying so very hard to distance yourself from something, to move away from it, not knowing exactly how, and trying to make this new start. And it's like, because the Chariot is a victory. It's victory over adversity. It is everything falling in alignment. It's Rhino spirit, which is exactly what I get from the Knight of Wands, is that move, bitch, get out the way. I mean, nobody steps in front of a rhinoceros. And I promise you, he ain't slowing down. He's going to move you out his way. Okay? He's charging, forward movement. Yeah, there's nothing that's going to stop this. Nothing that's going to stop you. But it is an adjustment period. You're getting your footing back to this energy again. So you've been out of it for a while, is what I want to say. I mean, this reminds me a little bit sometimes. For some, it could be like, I've been out of a job for a while. And so getting back into the routine and everything, it's like, But for others, I feel like there's a major shift in life that's happening. Because I feel as if everything might have been stagnant. Because there's something about what you do this week that prepares you for everything else that's to come. But I want to say, you're marking the checks off the checklist. You're marking the boxes. We have so we're going to put this here, pull this up a little bit more. I'll do this so we remember. We have the Fool card, Ten of Swords. Yeah. So this is, see this split? Your distance, this is, I'm getting away from this. I'm getting away from the Ten of Swords. This shit show is what I want to say. Worst case scenario crap that was happening. Starting anew. I'm embarking on something. Taking leaps. Forward movement. Because I love this one because there's this idea that I am removing myself from all that has gone wrong. So again, energy of the Three of Swords. Then we have there's the Page of Wands. The Starman, which is the Magician. And then last was the Five of Pentacles. So you're starting things off with a lot of energy. I don't know why I get that you just go, I'm going to do this. And you start to do it, and lo and behold, I feel focus is what I'm feeling. I'm going to tell you about the energy I'm feeling. I'm feeling focus. I'm feeling, I mean, I'm going to say more organized. I think that my organization of how you do this might be parts of the getting your footing back again. Like, oh, I probably should have done this first, or whatever it is. Okay, well, I'll take care of that. Or, oh, this is taking a little bit longer. Whatever it is, you're putting things back in alignment. Like, it's getting back in alignment. I feel like there's more focus. There's more organization. There's something more methodical about what you're doing, because it feels very paced. Boom, da boom, da boom, da boom, da boom. There's definitely a checklist here of things that need to be done, and you're checking them off the list, okay? But I also feel like you're not like getting frustrated at the fact that you're like, oh my God, there's this big list and I've let it grow or something like that. You are feeling, it's like every little thing you do gives you more drive, more energy. What you feel productive, and you are so happy at feeling productive. You feel like you're doing something, whereas before you felt like you weren't. Like, it feels like things are finally moving forward. Things are actually going in a direction. And it gives you a lot of like, it increases your excitement for what's to come. You feel like, again, I just get motivation, drive, all that shit. Whatever it is that fuels you, you feel fueled up. And you're making shit happen. I'm curious as to the Five of Pentacles. Tell me about, that was quick. Two of Swords, High Priestess, Eight of Swords. Yeah, the Two of Swords is a liminal space that you were in. It's as if you're feeling guided. You've felt guided. You've kind of known for quite some time what you should be doing, but you were resistant. So is this like, it's like the checklist of things to do to make the change. So they're giving me a field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. So it's almost as if it's like, if you start taking the initiative to work on this and to move towards it, whatever it is will come. And I feel like Five of Pentacles is, it's not been here. You've been without. We've got both the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. And it's like having been without. And you're trying to kind of separate yourself and have a new beginning from that. We're going to go with that. And so there is a breakthrough. Some kind of, I was going to say freedom. They were like liberation from that. There may also be, maybe the thing that you've been waiting to come in might be financial improvement. Because again, Seven of Pentacles is the breakthrough. It is represented in this kind of like barren desert. And it'll lead you to the Nine of Pentacles. So we're going from 5 to 7 to 9. Again, it is like removing something to make room for something. But I gotta be honest with you, whatever the checklist is, on a conscious human level, like, it doesn't seem exactly related. We hear it all the time. People are like, you need to clear out your space. You need to clear out the clutter from your house so that energy can be moving more freely and things will be able to happen. And like, they tell you, you know, that your house can do that for money. You know what I mean? Like, make sure your house is clean. And it's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of that type of scenario. Like, because it is a purge. It is forward movement. There's tasks at hand, and you follow through and you execute them all. You get it done, and things move in your favor. Okay. Thank you. Where are we going then? All right, thank you, Secret Tarot. So other than that, actually getting shit done, feeling motivated, and again, all it does is fuel you more and more and more and more. I also want to say that, again, with focus and organization coming into play, your level of confusion it diminishes more and more and more. So even if you don't have a clear picture of, okay, it's like, I know the next 3 steps. I know I got to do this. So I'm going to do it. And then other things come into clarity, and your focus and precision of what to do becomes more apparent. There's that 8 of Wands. Okay, so on the other side was the 3 of Wands. Let me just show you. It was the 8 of Wands. I should have shown you. Spirit begins to move things towards you. 3 of Wands is about your ships coming in. So it's like the more you take steps to clear out the to-do list, the more Spirit moves something closer to you. I feel like whatever is coming in is like, again, the 5 of Wands energy is like you're being prepared. So getting your footing again this week, taking care of things. It's like you're getting back into your old self again. You're on top of shit now. This feels like when you're doing this, it puts you in a really good mental space. Just a lot of clarity, understanding. You're positioning yourself to positively address something mentally. Like you're going about it the right way is what I want to say. This definitely has something to do with more long-term plans coming to fruition in your life, right? So whatever you're tackling are short-term things that you got to get done in order for something to unfold that's going to be more long-term. And it could just be, you know, it could be a job, it could be a phase of life, it could just, you know, it's like tying up loose ends. There's loose ends to be tied up, but they feel very tangible. Got the Devil. Well, shoot. Oh, I am crashing into everything. Something about the Devil and the 4 of Wands really just tells me stuck at home. It's giving me, so we're going to use the analogy of a house. This could show up in any kind of way though, okay? It is giving me purge and like setting the foundation for, but I feel like tied to something. Do you feel tied to something other than the 5 of Pentacles, maybe? Tied to the confusion. I think this is something more tangible because they're giving me like house, house, house. Again, there's a lot of location changes and whatnot. This could be referencing that. You may have been stuck because you were tied to some old foundation. Let's get some more. They're giving me Queen. I want to break free. Whatever you do this week, the Devil is the idea of having, like, kind of being in a repetitive loop, being stuck, being going in circles almost and not moving forward. This week sets the foundation for that, for something to come in so you can move forward. Whatever's on your checklist, if you just initiate it, it's going to be like this. It's going to feel like you're running through. And I want to say, honestly, it feels like somebody doesn't have a checklist written down. It is just a list of a litany. They say it's not really a litany. It's not that many, actually. It's not going to feel like it's that much. It's just, you know, I feel like somebody's been out of routine, hasn't really been really well set into routine lately. It's giving ADHD brain, and you've got bills, you've got this, you've got that. And it's like things that need to be taken care of, and how you feel so good as soon as you get them taken care of. Each one gets you, and it's like, I just feel like by the end of this, you're going to be like, what's next? Like, you're ready. You're ready. And if you do have ADHD brain, you've been on one of your little burnout sessions, that's why it is probably going to be a bit more of a feeling like, oh, there's a lot to accomplish, and maybe you're having to get your footing. You don't feel like you're executing it just quite right. But by the end of the week, you're going to be on your game. Okay? I heard start there, though. Start at the list of things that you need to get done. Anything else you want to say about the list? Because I feel like this is a pretty cut and dry, because there's a new start that's happening. There's a transition that's happening in whatever you're taking care of this week. Again, it is the severance of, it is leaving something behind, it is the purge, it is making sure, it's like tying up loose ends. You have to tie up loose ends, but there's something about checking everything off the list that gets you into the right energy, the right frame of mind for something, for the more permanent long-term path to appear. And when you're working on your shit, Spirit will work on theirs. Yeah. What you need is going to be coming in. It is going to be a bit hectic this week. I want to say, they want me to hold back from saying it's a bit hectic. It's just a complete change of pace. That's what they're saying. It's a complete change of pace. And it's letting you let go of some shit, so to go towards what it is that you really want, your 9 of Cups, okay? I would say if there is a way to delegate anything, absolutely do it. 3 of Pentacles is working with others. But whatever you do, you're setting the foundation for what comes next and for what Spirit can bring in. And so do it. Is all I can say is all you have to do is initiate it, and flawlessly, seamlessly. You're just going to do it. It is going to feel a bit hectic. Again, you're getting your footing. You haven't really been, it's like you're going to get to the end of the week and be like, I have not been this fucking productive in, I just heard, years. And you're just going to feel so good, so ready. It's just going to put you in the right space for things to come in, for movement on your new path. Okay. So I don't want to keep going because it's the same message over and over again, just looking at it slightly differently. Just get started on this. And whoever I am talking to, even if you, in the moment when you hear me say, just do it, like you're like, ugh, you're going to end up just initiating one of the things, and all of a sudden it's going to be like a domino effect, like a snowball down a hill. It's just, you garner momentum and you keep going, and you're just crushing it. So all you got to do is start. Okay. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope the message finds whoever it's meant for. I will be back on tomorrow, hopefully, with a little bit better in my articulation. We'll see. I don't know, but we'll see.